Blue Eyes was fun, but ultimately it ended in failure. This time around, I want to win. So on a budget of only $25 per week, we're going to build a competitive PK deck that can not only beat content creators, but also top locals and take on regionals when they return. Join me on this journey to become the next king of games. This is sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to Kingship. Storm. Gold. Let's go. Alright, we want 2 packs of this bad boy and then more Dark Neo Storm. Hopefully this maximum gold treats me a little bit better. Maybe I can get the Vertex. Oh, give me 1 second. Ooh, that was some tight packaging. Anyway, as I was saying, hopefully I can get Verte out of this box. And then hopefully this Dark Neo Storm will give me Cherubini, or at least this Super Fusion Destiny. Because come on, it's a super. Like, you're really gonna gatekeep a super from me? Fusion of Fire and Magicalized Fusion, I don't think either of those are good. And packs. Alright, we'll do it in order of Dark Neo Storm, then Gold, then Dark Neo Storm. Come on, Cherubini. Just want a Cherubini. Anyway, we got... Ooh, focus. Fennec, Delindrous, Dino Wrestler, Goki the Blade Ogre, Ultra Rare, Cross Crusader is a Dark Link 2, so maybe. Yuki Mizuga, Snowman Effect, and Dino Wrestler. Yeah, that Cross Crusader might be sneaky good, might be better than the Pentastag I'm running now. Anyway, let's open some gold. Love some gold. Call me, Gold Boy. Anyway, Elixir of White Destiny, Numeron Calling, Gate Dive, Numeron Storm, Raigeki, Signet Mining, and that. Honestly, Raigeki is going to be sneaky good because if I can get some, what are they called? Dark Rulers? Dark Ruler Raigeki, there you go. Anyway, into the Dark Neo Storm, not the Dark Ruler. We got Mordschlag, Crusadia Testament to how cool the archetype is. Magical Musket, Orcus Crescendo, I know she was looking for a couple of those. Whitefish Salvage, Goki, Sentinel, Speedlift, and World Legacy. Let me see if I can use that Crescendo, actually. Can't use it, you need to have Orcus Link monsters. Anyway, more Glod. So much gold. Got Prank Kids, Dodo Doodle Doo. Ooh, Alt Art IP, love that. Scrap Golem, Fossil Dig. That's my 3rd Black Awakening, Hakero, and Wall. Well, at the very least, we got some cool pulls. I think Masquerena is fine in PK if I have, like, Appaloosa, but since I don't... Anyway, we got Draw Hand. Honestly, we'll see. Finalag, Slidolphin, Pegasus Wing, please, please, please. Pendulum Halt, wah, wah. This guy, Chariot, Medusa, and Zuza. Well, it wasn't terrible. Raigeki and Cross Crusader will probably find a place. And Masquerena is just cool to have. I'll use that for my personal decks for sure. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Alright, our week 20 OTS pack. Let's see what we get out of here, huh? Should be something pretty good. Alright, Cobalt Hedgehog. Leerless Turquoise Warbler. That guy, Car Turbo, Assembled Nightingale. Alright, nothing. That's okay. That's A-okay with me. Alright, see you in the deck building. Well, we didn't pull the Dark Link 2 that we wanted, but that's okay. We'll pull Cherubini next week. Copium. Now, before we get into our deck profile this week, I have an announcement to make. I'm joining the Sparkman annual YouTuber tournament. The tournament will run from February through May, where each round will be held every week in a single elimination bracket, and the winner will get their own custom trophy. I'm really excited for this. You're going to get to see me lose horribly in the first week, drop out, cry myself to sleep every night, lament as to why I never truly learned how to play this game, but that's okay. I'll have a link to Sparkman's channel down below. He'll have more explanations about the tourney, when the exact dates are, who's going to be in it, and when it comes time for our matches to be live, they will go live on his channel. Now, before we get into the deck profile, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and comment down below if you're having a good time. Now let's get into that deck profile. Alright, we only really made 2 changes this week. We put the Raigeki into our sideboard, replacing one of our MSTs, and we put the IP into our extra deck. Now the IP is going to be really important here. So we replaced our Pentastag with it. And you might be saying, well, Pentastag and IP, what's the difference? Well, one, IP just requires 2 non-link monsters, meaning we can use any of our normal monsters like a Nibiru token, or we could use the Shade Brigandine as an extender for this. Also, when IP is used as a link material for a link monster, that monster cannot be destroyed by card effect, meaning that when we go into our Bardiche, it can't be destroyed by a card effect, and because we won't be doing it on our opponent's turn, they'll be expecting it less, they'll just forget about it, So then we will know that they can waste a destruction effect, which is pretty cool, and I can foresee us taking a lot of games because of that. And also, it might come up if we pull a unicorn at some point, which I'm really hoping for, because unicorns are really good Link 3. And then as for Raigeki, it's just better Dark Hole. It's actually at 3 now, which is really interesting. But this will be really important as well. Much better than an MST because we have so much spell trap removal as is. But yeah, let's get into those games and see how this deck does. Alright, match 1 this week, and we're going against my boy Henchmaster. You might know him from my series, the Structure Deck Spin Down. He's a great co-host. Anyways, we are going into our normal Bardiche combo, getting our rank up to hand, bringing out our Torn Skills. Torn Skills effect, sending the guy to send the guy to get the boots to hand, special summon the boots, going into Break Sword, popping Break Sword, getting into the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and then we're going to use the rank up magic to go into Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon on his turn. He's going to start, and he's playing Fluffles. So he's going to start with the Patchwork. What a rep, baby. What a rep. He's going to activate the Bear in hand. He's going to set the Toy Vendor, activate the Toy Vendor. And that is one thing that I do not want to pop. Then he's going to activate Poly. He's going to bring out the Cruel Whale. Cruel Whale is going to activate. We're going to Fogblade the Cruel Whale. Cruel Whale is going to activate again. And we're going to Veiler it this time so he doesn't get the Foolish. He's then going to get the Fright for a Fusion to hand, activate the Fright for a Fusion. He's going to make the Tiger. Tiger's going to activate popping the Fogblade, the Dark Requiem, and the Bardiche. However, Bardiche cannot be popped due to Masquerena's effect. And then we're going to go into Dark Requiem to pop his Tiger, keeping our board. Now this is pretty good. We're going to start by activating Fogblade in Graveyard, bringing back the Break Sword. He's going to activate his Cruel Will, which we're going to negate. Then we are going to activate the effect to send our boots and set a Fogblade. We're going to activate our Torn Skills, normal summon a Cloak, and that is enough damage to take game 1. Game 2, we didn't open that great this game, but he's going first. And what that dog doing? Well, that dog do be searching a Fright for monster, and he passes to us. Oof. Unfortunately, our hand's not that great, so I can't even out the dog, especially when he Lancias me. Anyways, we're going to special summon our Greaves, and we're going to attack into his dog for 300 damage and pass back to him after setting our 2 Chalices. He's going to draw the Toy Vendor for turn. What a rip. He's going to activate Toy Vendor, and he's going to activate Polymerization, going into the Tiger effect. He's going to pop both of our back row, and he's going to activate the effect Penguin. We're going to double Chalice our Break Sword, so that way it is at 2800, unable to be destroyed, which is pretty, well, it's able to be destroyed, but he won't be able to attack over it, which is pretty cool. He's going to activate the FB Good, sending the Toy Vendor, not once per turn, by the way, activate the dog. What that dog doing? He's going to get the Sheep to hand, he's going to activate the Sabers to bring out the Sabers, he can go to Dagda, and he's going to attack over our guy. He's going to pass back to us. We're going to draw for turn into our Dark Hole. We Dark Hole. That was the worst mistake of my life, because then he can set the Lancia, and then we bring back our boys, but in response, he brings out his Scythe, extra deck locking us. I should have read this card. Why didn't I read this card? He's going to go activate his Bear effect. He's going to set the Toy Vendor. He's going to activate the Toy Vendor. He's going to pitch a guy to get a Dolphin out. He's going to activate the effect of Dolphin, getting the other Toy Vendor. He's going to activate the effect of Wings and Bear. He's going to go and get the Patchwork and the Fright for Fusion in hand. He's going to activate Patchwork, getting a Polymerization and a Edge and Change. He's going to go into his Tiger. He's going to pop 3 of my dudes, and at this point, he's going to Fusion Summon into his Kraken, and that is game on board. Not much I can do about this, unfortunate. Alright, we're going first. We got a pretty good hand. We're going to start with the Junk Forward, the Ancient Cloak, and the Silent Boots. We're going to start doing our normal combo, and he's going to Scythe. That's going to activate, bringing out his Cruel Will, activating his Penguin in Graveyard, and he's going to Foolish. He's then going to pop my IP, and we're going to get a Torn Scales to hand and pass back to him. Unfortunately, not much we can do there. He's going to activate Toy Vendor, and that's going to pitch and get out the dog. What that dog doing? He's going to activate Chain, and he's going to activate Dog. He's going to get the Scissors to hand, and he's going to get the Patchwork to hand. He's going to activate Patchwork, he's going to grab a Poly, and he's going to grab another Edge monster. He's going to then activate a Twin Twisters to hand. He's going to pop both my back row. We're going to Wing, targeting our boots so it can't be destroyed, and we're going to activate our effect targeting his Whale, but that's not going to do much. He's going to activate Poly, bring out his Kraken. He's going to activate the Cruel Will, targeting his Kraken to Foolish. He's then going to attack over, which we get prevented by the Wing. Wing is going to bring back Boots, and he's going to attack again, and for 3,300, and he's going to go into defense position. He's bringing out Dagda, and he's going to pass back to us. Alright, let's see what we can do off of one Torn Scales. Torn Scales effect, we're going to send, he's going to activate Dagda to set his Scythe. We're then going to activate our effect in Graveyard, he's going to bring out a Cruel Whale, but that's okay. We are going to get a Boots to hand. He's going to activate the effect of Cruel Whale to pop and Foolish, and he's going to activate the effect of Scythe, but we're able to activate in response to bring back our boy. So we go into the Break Sword pop itself, pop his monsters. We are going to bring back 2 of our PKs, and we are going to overlay into our Raider's Knight. Raider's Knight effect is going to activate. We're going to go into Arc Rebellion is going to activate. negating all of his effects, and we're attack over the Dagda for 8200 damage, taking game 3. Our second game starts with us going second against our boy Balmung. He's gonna activate his Purple Poison, and he's gonna activate his Double Iris, and his Star Pendulum Graph. Things gonna set 2 and pass to us. Unfortunate for him. Anyway, we draw another Kage. We normal summon our Nian, activate the effect of Kage. We're gonna go into our Break Sword, and we're gonna special summon our boy the Sangreaves. Unfortunately, it's the bottomless, so there goes our Break Sword. We activate the Nian Graveyard, special summon itself, we go into our Break Sword, and we set 1, and we attack over his face down. He activates his Pendulum Graph, get the Harmonizing, and we passed him. He's going to start with a Pendulum Summon of his 2 monsters, and then he's trying to activate the effect of Harmonizing, which we had the effect the other 4. He's then going to go into his Kachi Kochi Dragon, which we are going to Fog Blade to prevent it from attacking over our Break Sword, seeing as we don't have 2 PKs in the graveyard. We are then going to start our turn. We're going to draw the Rhoda. We're going to activate the Rhoda to get our Torn Scales to hand. We're going to normal summon our Torn Scales after we pop our back row and his back row. We're going to bring out the Kage Mucha Knight. We're going to overlay for a Rusty Bardiche. We're going to activate the effect to set the boots and set a Fog Blade. We're going to activate the effect of our Fog Blade to bring back our Break Sword. That'll trigger bringing back our Torn Scales. We're then going to bring out our Nian and get a boots to hand. We're going to go into our Leviathan the Sea Dragon, bring back our Cloak. We're going to go battle, attack over his Chikochi, attack for 18, attack for 800, and then main 2, we are going to make ourselves a Zeus. And yes, I know I played this really badly, but don't worry about it. Anyways, he's going to bring out his Double Iris. He's going to activate his Double Iris, bring out Time Pendulum Graph to hand, and bring out his Purple Poison. He's going to try to attack, but we're going to Fog Blade. Then he's going to then set his nothing, and we are going to activate the effect of our Sky Thunder, wiping the board. Then we're going to bring back our Rusty Bardiche. We're going to activate the effect to bring back our Torn Scales and draw Dynatag for turn. We're going to tribute summon for Dynatag and attack for 1000, 21, and 3k, taking the game. Alright, game 2, and he's going first again. He activates the Purple Poison, and he activates the Chronograph. He's going to activate the Chronograph effect, pop itself, get the Time Gazer Magician, I think it's called. He's going to special summon the Chronograph and the Donut. He's going to bring out the Wee Witch's Apprentice, and he's going to send back to us. We're going to activate the Twin Twisters, popping his Pendulum Graphs. That'll stop him, and then we're going to special summon our Boots and our guy. We're going to IP, activate Monster Reborn. We're going to activate our other Greaves in hand, and we're going to go into Bardiche. Bardiche is going to activate, and we're going to set our Fog Blade and send our Cloak. We're going to activate Cloak, bring out the Boots, go into Break Sword. Break Sword effect is going to pop the Time Gazer. We're then going to pop Break Sword and the Purple Poison, and then we're going to bring back 2 of our PKs. He's actually Purple Poison, but because we summoned with IP Masquerena, our Break Sword is unable to be destroyed. We go into our Dark Rebellion. We are going to then activate our Rank Up Magic, and we will use the effect of our Arc Rebellion to make the attack 0 and attack for 4900 and 2100. That's pretty good, I have to say. He's going to start his turn. He's going to draw into his Black Fang Magician. He's going to normal summon it, and he's going to attack into our Dark Requiem for game. Well, we went undefeated yet again, so that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't have 3 people, so I don't get the 3 win streak, meaning no ultimate rare Dark Requiem for me. But that's okay. It'll come in time. It'll come in time. Next week, yet again, we'll be opening more Dark Neostar and more Maximum Gold. Fingers crossed we get what we're looking for, because I don't know how much longer I can take this. Finally, of course, hit that like and subscribe button, comment down below if you enjoyed this episode, or if you just have anything to say, you know? And of course, also check out the Sparkman channel for his Yugi Tuber tournament. It'll be a good time, and I hope to see y'all there.